Okay, in true Who Wants to Be a Millionaire fashion, I'm going to give my final answer to who I think the next killer is, as well as splash in some outlandish guesses as to what else the chapter will contain.
Space Coconut.
So, looking at the clear clues we have, the trailer has zombies, and the charm we're getting is the traditional umbrella logo and the stars clue that Kote gave months ago. I'm going to say that we're going to be seeing the Nemesis in the fog. In my opinion, he's the most versatile killer that could be changed around to fit in Dead by Daylight, in the same way that the devs created a power for Pyramid Head that's loosely tied to the lore of the game. There's far more wiggle room for the Nemesis to fit because of the mutations it went through during the course of the game. A press release given out in mid-April said players can expect a chapter packed with iconic content and novel ways to sacrifice or survive inspired by the renowned franchise. While it's easy to get caught up in the phrase iconic content, what I want to look at is what comes after that. Novel ways to sacrifice or survive inspired by the renowned franchise. For this reason, I think survivors will be able to escape on the new map by helicopter on the roof. This is absolutely outlandish, but I mean, if I remember right, every Resident Evil game had the player escaping by helicopter at some point, right? But maybe it could be treated like an Easter egg the same way the secret chest could appear by repairing specific generators in order on the Silent Hill map. Pyramid Head introduced a secondary Mori, so it makes sense that they do the same with the Resident Evil killer as well. His primary Mori probably involves a rocket launcher and a survivor trying to run away, similar to the Legion's Mori. Now that I think about it, Nemesis using a tentacle as a weapon would be a meme come true against Steve Ahe Gao Harrington. As for a power, if the devs wanted to completely break the game the way they did with the twins, they could try to create a system where Nemesis would mutate as the match progressed and became more dangerous as a result. I can't even imagine how badly that would break the game if they tried to do it though. His power is probably something more simple that was designed to work with the game without much disruption like Pyramid Head's. As for the survivor, the kill or be killed quote given by Kote gives a heavy nod towards Claire Redfield, so I'll take the safe route and say she's one of the 2 survivors available, while the male survivor will come with her and 1 legendary skin for each of them, for a total of 4 survivors from Resident Evil. While the gold 5 is probably a hint to the killer as well, it's far too abstract to make any kind of real guess from it. I could place it against the Nemesis and say that it's a perfect fit, but I could do that with practically any other character from the game, so I'm going to ignore it for now. As for killer perks, I'm expecting more of the same. The devs have left themselves very little room for ingenuity in this department, so we'll probably see an anti-healing perk, a tracking perk, and a perk that gets better as the game progresses. No idea on the survivor perks, although there's probably another deep wound effect in there with some anti-tracking as well. So, there you go, my final guess for the Resident Evil chapter. We'll see how right or wrong I am on the 25th, and I'll do a quick reaction video to it if I can. I'm going to be out of town helping the in-laws move until next Thursday, so if the PTB comes out, I won't be able to test it myself. Such is life. Oh well. Until then, I'm Space Coconut, and you're welcome.